On April 8, 2003, the final chapter of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean was originally released in issue 19 of Weekly Shonen Jump, marking the end of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's 16-year-long story. The story of the Joestar family had come to its end. But then, on January 19, 2004, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's Steel Ball Run came out. At first, it was just named Steel Ball Run until 2005, when it was moved from Weekly Shonen Jump to Monthly Ultra Jump, where it was now called Steel Ball Run JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7. This was the beginning of a fresh start for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, with it taking place in an alternate reality where everything is different. From Part 7 onwards, the story will take place in this alternate universe, and it was loved by many fans. So when the Stone Ocean anime ended, people were excited for Steel Ball Run to be animated, so fans waited for years until it was announced on April 12, 2025, which made people even more excited for the day the anime releases. The first episode then released on March 19, 2026. Was it worth the wait? Well, let's find out. Okay, so just to be clear, I have not read Steel Ball Run, so you're going to... Oh, okay, sure.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You're still going? Still going? Oh, okay. Anyways, I have not read Steel Ball Run, so you're going to be hearing this from someone who is experiencing this for the first time. And it's peak, there's no denying that. But I want to give more of what I think about it, other than just saying it's peak, because I actually have a lot to say about Steel Ball Run. And don't worry, they're all positive. None of them are negative, don't worry about it. I was actually super excited for this that I skipped part 3 to 6. I skipped part 3 to 6. Yeah. But don't worry, I will finish it, and I will work on a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1 and 2 review. But I'll talk about Steel Ball Run for now, okay? Okay. First off, I want to talk about is the story. I won't talk about the story much since it's only one episode, but I genuinely love the story so far. You really get to see a lot of the characters like Gyro, Diego, Poco, and especially Johnny. And I think they did Johnny's character especially well because from what I've heard, the only thing I've heard from the manga is just people just saying, yeah, Johnny kind of starts off as a dick, but he ends up getting better by the time. But I did hear that Johnny was a bigger dick in the manga, so maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, who knows? It really solidifies the fact that Johnny is not Jonathan. He's not a noble, selfless hero who is 100% flawless. Johnny is rude, disrespectful, and can be selfish. And I think it will make his development very satisfying. And since we're on the topic of characters, I will now talk about them. I love the characters so much. Poco is one of my favorite characters. Diego is, well, he's Dio. Nothing really changes except for the fact he's British.
Now empty the compartments of your pantaloon.
Gyro's the best character so far. I don't care what you guys say, he's just a total badass. And I also love how the other characters have a ton of personality, like Mr. Steel. Cause at first you would expect for him to be this stoic announcer, but in reality, well, he's just a panicking mess, terrified that he might fuck over the investors if the race fails. And it really gave him a good sense of character, and I like that about him. The art is also amazing, which is expected since it is JoJo's. David Productions always cooks when it comes to the art. And it was the first time that I didn't find any of the CGI stuff weird, because most of the time, when CGI is added in an anime that is primarily 2D animated, it just turns a little weird and off. I also love the character designs. It gives them a sense of style but also fit the time period they're in. Yet they're still almost similar to their original counterparts, which is the point that you can actually tell who's who. And that's all I have to say about Steel Ball Run. Holy shit, this was so long. The creation of this video was actually fucking long. Oh my god. Just to put into perspective, I made the script in March 19. The day the Steel Ball Run episode came out, and it was right after I finished watching it. Today's April 18th. I'm 4 weeks and 2 days late, and this is a 4-minute video. I could have finished this in like 1 week at least. And also about the Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency video. I'm no longer working on it. Now to tell the full story, I wanted to save the storage for my phone. So I wanted to move the production of the video from my phone to my tablet. So I exported the video and it sat on my storage for a bit until I deleted the rest of almost everything that was on my phone. Until I realized my fucking dumbass forgot to preserve the video, meaning that the exported video was just gone now. And I really did not want to redo the whole process, just remaking the video. So my only decision was to no longer work on it. Fuck. But to tell some good news, I finished Stardust Crusaders and I'm now watching Diamonds Unbreakable. So yeah, that's some good news at least, right?
Anyways, this is Nick, out. Bye!